Hi guys! Today,
Beng is back from the jungle.
darker.
And she won Jungle Woman. Okay, we're gonna do this again. Answer questions. Basically, she will read questions of comments from my YouTube page, and then we'll try to answer.
Okay.
Hit it.
So, Layman Tech Talk episode 15. Here's why your team blocks GPS or smart tag. So, Prem Rai asked, does this work with windshield mounted RFID tag placed inside?
No idea yet because haven't tested. And the RFID, I think, if I'm not wrong, they even said that you cannot put it on metal surfaces, just in case it might affect the transmission. So I'm not sure, because if you haven't known, most tinting films have a layer of metal film inside. Yeah, even the one that I installed. So I have no idea yet. Next.
Okay, Toyota Rush driving review by Brian Lee. Hi Bobby, got a simple question. Thinking of getting a BRV for mom, but after seeing this Rush, I'm having second thoughts. Between the two, which do you think is more auntie friendly? Mom mostly drives in around Cheras, only with 1 or 2 passengers the most.
Okay, 1 or 2 passengers the most. If you are talking auntie friendly with regards to a car that is small, easy to drive, easy to park, then you can go for a Mazda 2 or a Honda Jazz. But if you're talking auntie driver, as in she might hit the curb, you know, she might drive through potholes while she's talking to her auntie friends, boom boom, you know, things like that, then maybe the Rush is more durable and tahan lasat, because the Rush has a very tall ride height. Normal curbs will not hurt your bumper, will not scratch your bumpers, and it's a hybrid platform. That means it's a monocoque plus a leather frame, so it's very tahan lasat potholes or whatever. So I guess there you have it. BRV, of course, that's not a bad choice in any way. So the BRV is lower, it is slightly smaller than the Rush. It seats 7 person as well, and it's easy to drive. In fact, if you're not going off-road, if you're just normal driving, I think the BRV, because of the lower center of gravity, it actually feels like a better handler. Yeah. So at the end of the day, you have these small cars to choose from. But if I were you, I'll get her a used Mini Cooper. Countryman or something. Then your mommy will feel very cantik. Okay, next.
Okay, recon car, used car warranties. What do they cover?
I think you have to speak louder. Sorry.
Sorry. Recon car, used car warranties. What do they cover in that video? By Desmond. How could we find that the recon car is under GMR warranty?
Oh, you can ask the car dealer whether which used car warranty they provide. There are quite a few out there. Actually, in fact, tomorrow I want to claim that I provide used car warranty, and then you pay me upfront when you buy a car. But the problem is, a lot of them, right? Imagine you have 2 pockets, okay? One pocket, they take your 3,000 ringgit in. It's with them. You are not hedging your money against some insurance ratio that is calculated by insurance panels. GMR works with RHB, so there is a risk calculation there. But most of the ones outside, what I know is this: they collect 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, and then you just think about it. Does it make business sense that you pay him 3,000 ringgit? After that, your gearbox rosak, he had to take out money from his own pocket, 15,000 to fix your car. So as far as I know, GMR is the only one that has a proper insurance panel that was that backs them, and then the money you pay them, you're buying some insurance policy actually, and they are very transparent with what they cover. You go to their website, you just search GMR or you search used car warranty, you will see Guard My Ride or GMR on Google, and then you can go in there. They list down every single thing, black and white. Some of the things I question them. Hey, that's a wear and tear. That's not a risk factor. It's a wear and tear. Why do you even provide coverage? They said if everything wear and tear they don't cover, then what's the use of warranty, right? So they're very transparent. Go to their website and check it out. Sorry.
Okay.
Thanks.
Same price. By Vincent. Bobby, what are the best handling cars to drive for 100k and below, used or new?
Bro, how to answer, bro? 100k, you can buy
Miata!
100k you can buy a Miata which handles really well if you're going 80, right?
Excuse me? What? No.
80k you can buy a BMW M5 with a V10 engine. Because you're saying below 100k, right? Below 100k you can buy an M5 now for 80k. Bro, go buy it please. 5-liter V10 screaming engine, M5, right? New car 100k, what can you buy that handles well? Well, all Proton handles well. I think you can buy a Ford Fiesta as well. It handles well. Any Mazdas, they handle well. And what else? 100k.
New.
Yeah, new.
New very difficult.
New a bit difficult, huh? Used then banyak. Used a lot. You can buy an Audi S4. Right? Okay, yeah, next.
Okay, on the video of new Honda Civic FC 1.8 by Nice Guy. After 2 years, shall I buy brand new 1.8 or a 2-year-old 1.5 TCP, as both have more or less similar price?
New or used? Put it this way. If both are same price now, okay, one is 1.5 turbo, right, the high spec. One is a used, one is a used 1.5 turbo. One will be a new 1.8. So given the two of them will be at the same price now at this juncture, I'm very sure from here onwards the 1.8 will depreciate faster than the 1.5. So I know you like the 1.5. You're just worried it's a used car. You might have problems, right? But the thing is this is a Honda, and of course you heard about when it was new that time, they have some cooling issues, they have some overheating issues. So that will be the first batch 1.5 turbo. So you might experience this in your car, but nevertheless, that's why you have warranty. And even though Honda's after sales now is really up their neck, but generally they are not bad. Okay, I would say you want the turbo, go for the turbo. Yeah.
Okay, on your video is the new 1.5 turbo Mercedes-Benz C200 facelift by Yao Bat. Do you use the pedal shifter to up the gear or down the gear when braking? Can't really see if you did.
There are times where I did, there are times where I didn't, so yeah.
On your Mercedes-Benz A-Class walk around review by Wong Hansen. Bobby, A200 headlamp have multi-beam?
I don't think so. A200 headlamp, A200 headlamp. I'm not even sure if the whole A-Class range got multi-beam or not. I'm just not sure. I can't even remember how it looks like now, the A-Class. Oh, the slim headlamp. Sorry, I tak tahu lah, Google lah, sorry. Yeah.
C300 facelift driving review by Vikash34. How would you compare the performance and driving experience to the F30 328i and 330i?
Handling wise, it is still not as good as the F30 330i. Why I say so? Because when the F30 came out, the 328i, there was still the version whereby the suspension tuning is still pretty much like BMW's those days, right? They are good, when you are driving hard, but they're not particularly good when on day-to-day comfort suspension. Then they updated it in the facelift. They have all these new BMWs that suspension are just so good. So I don't think the new C-Class facelift is as good as the current gen F30s, but I think it is slightly better or better than when the F30 first came out. Yeah.
Okay, Evo's Club Radio Clubhouse by Raj. Hey bro, I'm buying 2012 C28i CKD. Do you have any concerns?
2012?
328i CKD.
Okay,
Do you have
okay.
any concerns or advices?
Get it checked. Change every single fluid. That includes, you know, a lot of people just thought that, oh, there is the engine oil, there is the gear oil, but you guys do not know that there is axle oil, right? There is also aircon compressor oil, right? There is a lot of stuffs you have to change in terms of fluids, your brake fluid, your steering fluid. For me, whenever I buy a used car, I mean, I only buy used cars, I always change every single whatever fluid, whatever liquid, whatever top the car has. Change it to new ones. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. CBU 2019 C300 Coupe versus CKD C40GR. So is the 2018 C43 gearbox a character or a problem?
2018 meaning the previous one, the current ongoing one.
Yeah.
Right? To be honest, I wrote that in my review. Okay? In my article, I said that I believe the crazy jerkiness of the C43 gearbox under Sport Plus mode is a result of just of them not good in calibrating it, but it is so bad it became a character that I kind of like. When you're in Sport Plus, the whole car just goes like a crazy horse, like jerking you like that. Of which they solved this problem in the 2019 C43. So it's literally unusable under slow driving conditions for the Sport Plus. You knew that it's doing that. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. For your Peugeot 508 in that review by Rapid Motorsport, one question for Peugeot: why is that this engine was not placed in the 3008? I mean, 167 PS in the 3008 is enough, but 225 PS is much better when you drive a proper SUV. Am I right? Still wondering.
Well, 300 is better. 350 even better. 450 horsepower even betterest. I mean, the thing is the block is a 1.6 liter block, okay, and then it's turbocharged. So in forced induction engines, they can double up the power with boost and things like that. Who's that?
Saramaidin.
Oh yeah, just tell her we are on our way. Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
Will be
Miss call.
Oh, miss call later. Okay. Anyway, yeah, the more horsepower the better. So I think 160 or 170 horsepower is enough, alright? And you definitely, when you push more horsepower, you're gonna consume more fuel. It's that simple. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. For Coupe 2019 Mercedes C300, I always love the look of the coupe version, but I always wonder why the hell on earth that the coupe version is way more expensive than the regular C-Class.
CBU, CKD. And not only CBU, CKD that you see on paper in terms of our tax brackets, because in Malaysia you look at, oh, CBU is 30% tax, CKD is 10%, it's only a 20% difference. No, that is not that simple. Because again, CBU you need AP as well, And then for all these new German cars, 2-liter engine, they qualify for EV incentive. So basically, they are regarded as energy efficient vehicles. Hence, they get discounts from the excise duty. You see, the import tax about CBU and CGD is not the one that makes our cars expensive. It is the excise duty. If you look at excise duty, from 1.8 above is 75% already. You reach 2-liter is 100%. Beyond that, 105%. It is a very draconian tax that helps our government's coffers. So, in terms of the locally assembled ones, since they qualify for EEV, you think about it, before the EEV, you have to buy a C200 sedan, okay, with literally not a lot of good specs. The current same C-Class, back in 2014, it is 285,000 ringgit. 285 is expensive, right? But now why is it that a C200 with a lot of specs comes in at 260, right? It's because of these incentives that lowers our car prices. So yeah, that's my answer.
Okay.
I think we did a lot already lah.
Yeah.
Okay lah. Sekian, terima kasih.